with the initiation of this dance series, basically needed a band. So we had we'd been part of the Contra dancing at the Morris Ales, and we'd seen what a difference it makes compared to some of the local dancing that we've been to, some of the English country dances or the international dances where they have recorded music. And it was just so fantastic with the live music that we all wanted a piece of it. And certainly it was the winding down of the Morse team. We basically seeded the band with people from that group, as well as friends, Ann Downey, Philip Murphy, and Alison Cowie. And so that was kind of the first version. And kind of filtered down to being just Ian and Philip and myself with local hammer dulcimer player Doug Kirlahai. And with that group, we honed a lot of our material, and Ian asked us to play on his 1994 album, From Different Angels. So that was a lot of fun. We went down to Toronto, Ken Whiteley's studio, and participated in that. And I guess one of the things that we were learning more and more as we watched the overall effect of the music on the dancers, we recognized that we had a part to play, and in terms of making the dance a success. And we learned to listen to one another, focusing on the rhythm and providing dynamics where we could see that would help the dance, and certainly feedback from Catherine and I think Pippa as well, as callers, giving us a better idea of how our timing was for jigs and reels and things like that, also helped a lot. So we, by the end of the 90s, I guess we had Dan Schreier playing melody with fiddle, great fiddle player, and Doug had moved on to other things and didn't want to be part anymore. So we still had Anne and Philip and myself, and we're joined by Ian Clark. And so by this time, we had honed a lot of really great sets, spanning Scottish, English, Irish, Canadian, Quebecois, Nordic, and American dance music. And so we recorded our only CD and up at James Stevens' studio in Chelsea. And around that time, we really enjoyed being able to play other places as well. We were invited to Montreal, and then the ultimate playing at NEFA near Boston was fantastic, and playing in Montpelier. It was all just new to us, and it was just so exciting to be accepted by the homeland of contra dancing. And then, of course, what's on the screen now is like our 2018 version of Old Sod. Dan moved away, and so we welcomed James and Duncan as the regulars, and Greg Brown sitting in too sometimes. More recently, around this time actually, Ian sort of let it be known that he had a painful joint in his hand from playing, probably from playing long sets of tunes at the dances, and so he didn't figure he could carry on, and it wouldn't be very good for his health. So that, in combination with James also being in demand for all sorts of other projects he was on, kind of meant that the band changed, and we went through a lot of different melody players joining Philip and Anne and myself and Duncan. And so we're still in that kind of flux. We're working with new people all the time, trying to find our way into new tunes and new sounds. And anyways, I guess to summarize, we never really came up with a proper name. I guess we just kind of by default took the Old Sod Band. But I think that, I don't know if we could think back to what we used to hear some people say about our sound, is that maybe we should have just been called the Wall of Sound. But closing with that, I could like to pass it on to John Artis to talk about other dances at Old Sod.